Thanks to our station sponsor, the Center for Stress Management.
Alright, there we go. Microphone should be working. I have double checked it, so on OBS it's also going fine. There we go. And I forget my lights again. I always forget something, Oh, what a busy day. I have not printed that many marble pieces, so I can clean that up pretty easy now. I still have some magnets. I really need to order more. Keep forgetting it. I need to order plastic tonight, so after the stream I need to remind myself, do not forget the plastic, because I really need to order something for other stuff, for other projects, for new projects, for silly ideas and prototypes that will not be on the stream for a while, because I'm waiting on approval. Oh right, yeah, I cannot do anything about that. Anyway, trying to install that this one actually works in here. So we're going to make an opening here too, and then close this one. So you get two ways to print this, and not fully happy about it, but it is how it is to actually click that system in place and that it actually works in a way. Hey Netventive, how you doing, man? How is the day there? Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a good. It's a rainy day here, so for me it's good. I love rain because then I don't have to water all my plants, because I have a big garden, which, well, okay, let's be clear. My garden is more classified as a jungle right now than a garden. But I don't have to water them. I mean, I like that. I like that I don't have to water the plants. And yes, my garden is a jungle, but it's a lot of plants that are good for the bees and the butterflies. So I let that stuff just run wild, because the more there is, the more the bees and the butterflies can actually use those plants. Yeah, but the weeds and the grass are getting a little bit out of hand, so I need to remove those. And my walking path was 1.5 meters, and it is now maybe 1/2 meter of path where there is no grass yet. So I kind of need to remove that. So hopefully in the next few days we get a little bit better weather. I can go outside and clean up the bad plants. Yay! Oh yeah, this is a very old prototype, so that this plastic is, as you can see, very heavy FEA. You can already see it on the camera here. Now, while not even zoomed in or focused in. So this is a very old one, but I use this for prototyping because I kind of want to have this one in too. But yeah, my problem with I always forget how this socket is called. I always knew it the music plug, but I'm pretty sure that is not the name of this thing. So, yay. The problem is that I don't know the sizes, so I need to make this in a model slightly bigger, that other people also have a system where it fits in, because I can assign it for this one, but this one is specifically from a cable from the power plug that I bought it from, which kind of defeats the point of like, cool, this specific one. But there are a couple with thicker pieces, square pieces, hexagon shaped around. Some are even bigger in this plastic size. So it's hard to actually get that. So I'm gonna go for slightly bigger, and hopefully I can fit that in a way that works. Oh, I hope so. At least that's the idea. Yay. That's my goal today. Yes, barrel plug. Yeah, so there are so many shapes. Like this shape will be consistent. Well, there are 3 sizes of this, but there are so many shapes of this. And yeah, so I'm gonna try to make a shape big enough that most of the plugs fit in. Otherwise, you need to snip your cable and use these, which also just works fine. But for people that don't want to do this or don't have to do this, they can use the straight plug that just goes in the opening here. And that should be fine. I mean, okay, so my silly thinking. So if I make 2 openings for both sides, I cannot get them both at the same side because I cannot get the cable clicked in this small compartment. So the red part holding the cable, because you can screw this one down, then it holds the cable a little bit more stable. But I can still make a small plug that you plug in here, so this area is closed off when you don't use it. So I can keep it into one model. Then I can keep it in one model, and I have 2 options. If you want to use the barrel plug, use this opening and print the connection, the plug-in part for this one. If you want to use this part, you make the plug-in part for this one. And you just close it off. You will see it on the outside a little bit because it's not perfect black or your designed color. But then at least you don't have to print one of the 2. And if you say, oh shit, I want to have the other one and I need to reprint it, so I can prevent that. I think that's a good step too. So that is that. Like, yeah. But doing that, so I'm still puzzling out how to work with this one. Like, I don't think I can improve on this much more. Like, it stays in the clicky system, it stays working, it just keeps going. And this is just bloody awesome. Like, I'm really happy with this design. It really works. Maybe I want to go a little bit bigger, but at the same time, you don't have to. This is the fun part. Because what I found out, as long as it is longer than the total length, so this should barely work. That doesn't work. So if we do around here, we have 1 magnet here. So as long as the total length of the magnet sticking out are actually shorter, if this distance here is shorter than this distance here, the magnets will always go down the moment you insert one, and that 1 magnet here, this whole weight pulls this one inside. So you have a decently long length without adding a ridiculous long pipe of plastic. Like, that's too much, right? So I think this is a good phase of doing it correctly. And if you make the hanging one too long, you get the problem that this loose piece will connect to the ones in the piece. And yeah, I guess how I found that one out. Like, silly. But with this, I think you can go up to 9 pieces if I overload it, which works fine because I think all average printers will print 9 at a time. And I think that's the good goal of reaching that point, that I just casually can do 9 with it. I think that's the better way to do it. But this is now how do you see that? A repeatable process that is decent easily to do and is not too constraining on the body. Because with the previous version, I'm gonna be admitting that after pressing 400 of those pieces, reaching 600, my thumbs got tired, my hands got tired, and I just felt numb and I didn't want to do it anymore. While I was printing even more. And this one had no resistance, so let's see if this actually works. Okay, that one clicked in, that's good. So sometimes it happens, but the moment you feel that resistance click, if that resistance click is not there, then the magnet is too small. Oh, I did a double oopsie. So I insert the second magnet in one place. And yes, that can happen. There we go. So, it's decently easy to remove, but yeah. So still keep count. You're gonna forget the things. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I almost was at 9. Yeah, 2 left for 9. Okay, that's cool. Let me set this one and this one. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 pieces now. So I have a little bit more, but let's go to Fusion and start working on this one. Oh, I also want to prep the printer and I want to make a new maker coin. Well, it kind of looks the same, but I found a better plastic. Like my current coin is yellow with blue. And I want to do a red outside, and I think that fits better and pops out the colors better than yellow. Also, it's probably is going to fit my logo, my improved logo, a little bit better than yellow. Yellow feels in a lot of spaces just off. So let's do that first and get it up. So we're going to Orca. And let's grab the camera before I do that. There we go. I really need a fourth camera. I really need another camera. I said it, I think, last stream too, and I just kept forgetting it. Something budget. There we go. There we go. Confuse. There we go. Okay, and do another plate. Woohoo, going for 10. So I already load in, so synchronize the filaments and mapping. Synchronize now. This is not correct. That is correct. You are not PLA, you are PETG. Where's my PETG? Because I have PETG in the last one, right? Did it load incorrectly? Yeah, okay, I'm very confused why it didn't load in PETG, but it happens. Okay, let's go to make a coin. Find to make a coin. I forgot where the make a coin QR code collection, I think. Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay. So where did I have the white? Blue. Also, don't forget that. Blue, black, white, red. Blue, black, white, red. And outer. So this is the red one. Light bulb should be blue. Coinbase should be white. Carco 2 should be black. And Reliance should be blue. That should be correct. Yes. Okay, now the hard part is that we need a special here. PLA base, PLA base, PLA base. And we need to edit because cooling needs to be completely off. How many layers do we have? 17 layers. So if we do that, then we get that. Is this correct? This is correct. That should be correct. I am not fully happy with the shape of this. Is actually that shape up. Ah. Why is this so weird? Hey Ursel, how are you doing, man? That's more like it. That's more like it. Okay, so we're gonna do this one 2 times. Because I want to test something here, so. And we're gonna turn this one like that. And double check if that silly thing is off. Print temperature, formatted cooling needs to go off. Auxiliary fan 0. Exhaust fan. Okay. This one needs to be off because that one just screws things up. No cooling for 20 layers because I don't want any cooling. So for the PLA base, that's good. PLA maker coin. Okay, so we got this one placed in, we got that one placed in, so the cooling is completely off for 20 layers. It's 17 layers, so there should not be cooling because the Peggy doesn't like that. Because I want to test that, so that should be fine. Okay, settings override should be fine. Okay, that is that one. Let's check the Peggy again. Cooling. During print, that fan is off. Cool. Okay, so we get this one sliced. We have both objects done. Shell thickness. Why is this? Okay. Let's see if this works. So this is a 30-minute print, so let's make that. Upload and print. Double check. Well, let's double check because we have 1 is blue, 2 is black. 1 is blue, 2 is black. Yes. 1 is 2, 1 is black. Okay. We have 1, 2 black, 3 white, and the red almost out. I'm literally half a spool, one layer, half layer of on the spool left. Hopefully this goes okay. Then a little bit of waste here, but that is fine. I don't mind that blue is the high topic because I have a lot of blue, so that is fine. Yes, cool. So print, upload and print. That should be clean. I've not touched it yet, so then we gotta get a new coin with red. It's gonna be cool, and hopefully without the cooling the turning goes pretty smooth, because this one is really rough, and hopefully it goes a little bit better, because this is just, you can turn it but you need to push resistance a lot, which is a small problem, but hey, we get there. Okay, while the printer is printing, we can now go to the printables. Not the printables. I have to import the parts. This one, there we go. Then we go to empty bottom. And then bodies. Confusion, you can do it. Okay, so this is the Seed Studio version, and then the empty body version is also gonna get it. So that is the whole update in this tree. And that is without. So we copy this current one, and the rest we make the blank with that. Yes, let's do that. So we're gonna copy this one now. Create a copy. Then we say Seed Studio bottom piece, and then we say create components from body. And we go to Seed Studio version with the cutout. Okay, now, yeah, I lost my slipper. So I know plus minus where the hole is. So I'm gonna do that for a moment. So 3.3.
listening to 24/7 London Radio.
So, how much is this? 6.8 or 6.8 millimeters from the left. And we need to go a little bit lower. Okay, and we need to go a little bit lower. But first, let's get this one in place. So 6.8. And then we have the opening around here. Okay. I don't know what the opening exactly is, so let's measure that out. 5.6, and where's the piece? There. Yeah, there. So this piece, 5.6. I don't know the height, but this is where the barrel plate plus minus should go in. If I compare it, looks the same-ish. Just if I can. Yeah. I'm working from the wrong side. Need to be that one. So 6.8 from. Did I go to Fusion? I only Control set it, man. Okay, now we lost this one again, so let's go forward. Let's go forward. Let's go forward. There we go. Okay, from this side. So this is the plus minus estimate. So again, 6.8. And then it was 5.7. 5.7. Yeah, 5.8. Now let's make that lining up. I don't know the height yet, but we're gonna puzzle that one out now, plus minus. So from the top, if we do that, there we go. Oh, I have all the cables on the keyboard, that's not good. Okay, so from this point up, I'm gonna make this point here, this. Needs to connect it to this. Hello, constraint. Okay, so the constraint, no. Could you please not do that? There we go, there we go. Cool. So this needs to be 11. Right, stupid Fusion. Yeah. Okay. You need to go there. You need to go there. And you are fixed. So if I do now 11, it goes up. Cool, so this is plus minus. Oh, Fusion is having trouble with this. So this is plus minus where the hole should be. Just a rough estimate, and if I look at it, the height feels decently correct. But we still need to make this one. So this is why we're gonna work from this point. Let's get the measurements in. So we have this system in place, and Hersel, how's the day going there? So this is 4.6. .5. Okay, we'll have a keyboard again. Alright, so we have here 5.4, 5.5, 5.5. And then I still want the sketch to be visible. So I kind of want to have the angles in, so I know plus minus where it is. Ow. Oh, itchy ear. Okay, so now we have the barrel plug. How far is this one going in? Okay. That's 1.8. So this is 2. So at least that's sticking out. Look, let's see. Oh. Yes, plus minus the same length. So working from this point is good. My phone should not be going off there. Okay. That is that point. Okay, this is 9 millimeters. Okay. So can we do? Well, let's see what AI will do. Okay. Average width of a barrel plug plastic cover. Well, let's see what AI brings in. Please. So mine is 9. Ooh, oh, that's a challenge. Oh, this will become a challenge. Oh, am I happy with this? No. Because here's the thing, if we go here, I need to drop that. So if we go here, and go to 11, I need to drop a total of 11 then, because this all needs to go down here. Boo! That's a lot of distance. That's a lot of distance. And this distance here is 4 millimeters, so I can go down by 2. But still, like, if we do this one here, just to be sure, this needs to go down by 7, and we need to go down by 7. Oh, boo, 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 boo. We need to go down by 7 to actually use the barrel plug. This is the puzzle I was puzzling out, and I think the only way to do that is going all the way down. Which sucks. Which really sucks. Okay, this length is 2, so that is 4 millimeters. We need 7, so we need to scoop up 3 centimeters of spacing. I do not want to go for a 1 millimeter thickness bottom because that is too fragile. 2 feels a lot better. If you do 1, you have 2 up, 4 up, so that is solid. So 1 should work too. So that is still 2 millimeters of spacing left. Oh, but adding total height of this height to 16 to 14, like, I liked it small. I liked it small. I really enjoyed it that it was small. Boo. Boo, 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 boo. Oh. Okay, so if we go down, we get the problem of it's gonna look too big. But do we do that for, yeah. For the people watching, what is your idea about this? Because I think the only way is to lower this whole thing down. So we can do a press pull, I think, here. That should not work because we have that one here. Okay, so first of all, finish sketch. Press pull here by 4. Oh, then we get problems here too. Oh, then we get problems too. I don't know what that is. I have no clue what a CE plug. What the hell is a CE plug? CE plug. That's not gonna work. That's way too big. Yeesh. That feels bigger than the lamp. Yeah, that feels bigger than the lamp, man. That feels bigger than the lamp. I'm not doing that. You can do that. Your project. Have fun. Whew. Okay, first do this one. Fusion, I really hate you. I really hate you. Yeah, bloody hell. Okay, okay. Minus 0.1. And we'll just do it like that. Oh, oh, oh. Yes. That's the name. Okay, so you got 4 millimeters lower and 4 millimeters lower. That. Yeah, 400 volts. You do you, man. I'm a no. Okay, so this needs to go down by 4. Now this comes down. Okay, so this needs to go down by 6. Yeah, mostly that. So this one and this one has 2 millimeters. Yes. Okay, we can go down by 1. So that makes it 7. Which means if we extrude this one, join and then say off. Okay, so this is where the plug should be. So if we have this one here, then body goes 7 down, and that should be fine. Yes. All the other things also need to go 7 down, and okay, everything except this one and this one. So this and this and this. This all goes 7 down. Oh, this feels so weird. This is this one. Oh, no, join. Don't keep those. This one, 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 this one. That is good. Yes. Okay, so now I can move that. Do a chamfer here. and do that. Okay, good. Now I can do this. Now I need to remove this one again for a moment. So I have this one. Print this one. Create a midpoint. Awesome. There you go. Get the body back and go down. So then everything is erased, so technically this one sounds a little bit weird. We can now do extrude a little bit more down. 1 by, and we're gonna go angled. That is 1.5 millimeters. I never assume that the cables are thicker than that.
You are listening to 24/7 London Radio.
Yeah, okay. So I have a little bit more space there. Okay, everything is now down, which means there is now space to make this opening decently enough that it hopefully can slip out. If it works. Otherwise, yeah, I tried. I really tried. Also, these ones needs to be a little bit bigger. So 0.2 again. 0.1. 0.1. 0.1. 0.1. Okay. Chamfer here. That one in place. 7 to 3. And chamfer. 7, 3 to 7, because that's inverted somehow. Fusion being weird. Okay, so that should give a little bit more grip for the next one, so you can plug that one in. Okay, so then everything is decently lowered, so that should be good, I think, I hope. So that should be fine. So now we can make an opening. So this is the thickness of 11, and I'm gonna hollow it out even more because I can. So now I can do this sketch here. Hey Avenger, how are you doing? You should be sleeping, right? You should be sleeping. Hey man. I'm updating the lamp parts again to see if I can make things better, and I can actually use a barrel plug, because like currently if I go back to the work table and grab the pieces, so this is my current design, and you have a screw in place to get the cable stuck. But if I want to use a barrel plug, the problem is that all this is directly onto the lamp. Yeah, I try to remember. I do my best, but sometimes I forget. Like if I put the barrel plug in here, it's gonna get stuck. So I've lowered the whole base, so it's gonna be a little bit more thicker, but you can use a barrel plug directly. Hopefully making steps a little bit easier. But that's the idea, and I'm trying to puzzle that one out right now. At least I hope. Because that's what I'm trying here. That's what I'm trying here. And yeah, I also, like, if I get the build guide up and running, which is hopefully in the next few weeks, a couple people are gonna test it. And if it works in English, I wanna translate it to Indian. Translate it to I think Herschel is already gonna do it to Germany anyway. And I hope to reach someone from Japan that I can translate it with that person, so there's also a Japanese guide. So more people that don't have access to English can also build the lamp and enjoy it. And possibly in India has a lot of people, but I also know that those people also like LED strips and doing things themselves for a couple. So hopefully I can reach more people with spreading out the more languages. So not only English, because I can English, everyone here can do English. But not everyone is growing up with English teaching at school. So trying to be as open about it that more people can reach it. That's the goal, like, hopefully. Yeah. Let's do a look at from this direction. So let's get this plate in work. I do not want... Okay, that needs to be a little bit more. I kind of want to have a little bit thicker, so at least 2. Guess we're gonna make a breakpoint for that. Yes. Okay, so if we do this, we can remove this body here, and then we do this, this, and this. A little bit wider, please. So let's go for 12 and 12. Because if we get the body back, that's 1.6 and plus minus 1. So that should be decent enough. Okay, let's see if this works. And then we get this shape that just sticks out, which is a little bit sad, but yeah. I still don't feel happy with this, huh? I still don't feel happy with this because if the cable is not that big, then it, oh, I'm overcompensating again. It doesn't feel okay. It doesn't feel okay. It doesn't feel okay. Like, this is assuming I don't know all the sizes and I'm just going for way too big, but at the same time, then yay. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, no, okay. Okay, you, at least you and you. We have to sketch back. Press pull. I didn't click there. Fill it and fill it. Okay, that looks decently better. Yeah, okay. That feels already better than just the corners, which you will never use with cables. So I think this will then be the opening. So And the thickness, all this keeps it in check. The height of this one should not matter. Well, you should be able to plug it in without, because you need to plug it in before you do it. Like, if you plug it in like this, you don't put the centerpiece on top. And yeah, I don't know how to shield that. Like, that's another fucking piece. Plus minus there. You cannot damage anything in that direction. Yeah. Yep. The problem is that where I want to make the plate, this also, the wire goes there. So if I make a small bridge that goes over there, then it doesn't work. Like, so I think people need to accept and make that correctly. Yeah. The cables make it really hard to do that small bridging there. Is this something like I need to fix, or is this just user error? I hate to say it, but yeah. So it... That is 4, okay. Okay. So you go there. Capture positions. Because I moved that one. I moved the Seed Studio board. Okay, so the cables go there. I have decently space for that. have the sketch already, so let's go for top. Let's pull you going out by 0.5. Now let's see if we do that. Around there. Okay, so you should be 16, 15.5. Yeah, good enough. Yeah. Gun. Okay, so looking at the plate, it's going to be a little bit thin there. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit thin there. So get that plug. So it's 15.5. Yeah, I don't want to push that more. So we got this
to
one
our station
here.
sponsor, the Centre for Stress Management, London.
Plus minus this. So, what was the distance, I think? Okay, 4. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's the first one. Then we have this hole here. Also 4. Oh, make a coin is done. Awesome. I'm gonna say 4. These ones should be that. Oh, wait. So you go before here. You go 7 down. Seven down. Oh, okay. No. Okay, that's good. So we now have the height plus minus, capture position, don't break it off. And let's get the sketch back. know this alignment is not perfect. I also know that that is estimated, so this is estimated, and this doesn't make sense. So this is not good. This needs to go more left, but I'm not sure about the sizing. And that's annoying. I cannot go more to the right because the Seed Studio board also has an electric part here that you can use, and I don't want to overlap that by accident by doing that. Then you need to break this one apart. Yes, okay, cool, yeah, okay. So I can do press pull 6 and oh, 6 there. Press pull 0.4. A little bit smaller. And now we're going for U. And then we grab the body. Yeah, okay, I misaligned this one by a lot, but that's where it should be. Okay, so I have not lined up that one correctly, but this one is where I measured the distance, so that one should be correct. So if that is correct, then this one should more to the right. Whew. Okay. So this goes a little bit more to the right. Then that is fine, then that should be okay. Because I'm literally trying to yeah, okay, so that is 2.4. Okay. Well, let's go to the keys. Okay. Let's check the coins if they actually work. I like the red. The red looks cool, but I think they are conjoined. Yeah, they are conjoined. Let's go to work table. Let's clean this up so it's a little bit more on the hot side. The Peggy didn't dry good enough. I have a little bit of moisture in the air because it's raining as hell. So. What the f... What the piece of shit? I have said no fans and there is so much body cooling. Okay, I still have some testing material, like I'm running out of red plastic. Okay. Max threshold, go to 40, 40, make a coin. this one edit. There goes my sugar. Max 50. Layer time 8 seconds. This one really should be off. Yes, keep fans on. Okay, that first layer is one of the worst I've ever seen. Oh. Yeah, like... Come on, you should get... There we go. Like, I have no clue what happened here. It just didn't print at all. Wow. This is not the Peggy. It's not the Peggy. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Like, oh boy. It just didn't grip at all. Like, it didn't grip at all. Black and white, all the same. The red is PG and the rest should be PLA. Like, I've never seen PLA going that bad. Maybe just the printer too fast and I should print slower. So let's give it a little bit more squish. So let's say Snapmaker maker coin, so I can use different presets for this one than the original. Yeah, but I think maybe it just didn't. That we need to adjust that. So do that. So now we have the specific maker coin, and I hopefully can say speed layer 1 first layer. You just go down to 20. 20. First layer speed is 20, and I'm gonna move those around after slicing because maybe position. Speed. Okay, so this goes 6.4 millimeters. That is fine. Yeah. Okay. And then number of slow layers. And we're gonna move it. Let's go over here. Slice again. So maybe that spot, because the marbles went fine all the time. So just let's go very, very slow. And pick up the speed to that. So if we go back to the speed checking, like we have some gradation, so doing that. So let's add 2 more layers. And go back to speed. And a little bit slower, slower and faster. Okay, let's dub this snapmaker. Up. Maker coin. Maker coin. Okay, so that's the maker coin setting, so that needs to go a little bit slower. Like, I'm very curious what happened here. Like, the turning happens, but one of the coins looks like that the infill was on, but that's so weird. Okay, and the white. Let's go the flare ratio a little bit more up. Pressure fence we don't really need because it's all tiny and compact, so that doesn't really matter. I think the patch was really good. So flow ratio on 1, pressure fence 34. That one needs pressure fence because that's the outside. Oh, okay, let's try again, and now I need to watch it. Now I just need to watch it. So can we see speed, summary, no, line type. First layer time. And then we only see this. So the layer time is around 400, so this is 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, so that should be good. Okay, well let's put the plate back. Just don't forget that. Put the plate back. And I'm gonna watch it a little bit, so I cannot see the chat that good. So I'm gonna grab my phone to stream on my phone and see that working. And upload the print. So here we go again, round 2. Round 2. Okay, I'm gonna grab my phone in the chat so I can actually interact with you guys, because otherwise I don't see the chat that good. But yeah, sometimes those weird things happen. Like, I didn't expect this, but maybe that full cooling off screws it up. That should not happen. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I can see you guys and do that. Yeah, like, it's funnily weird how that happened, but at the same time, yeah, it's like, I can grab the camera and hopefully put it up there. That's something I can do. So let's do that. So you guys can at least see something. Work table. So let's see what's gonna happen. I do like the color. The red color pops. I like the red color more than the yellow. They both have something, but I like the red one a little bit better. Yeah, I like the red one a little bit better, coin-wise. It's already printing? Yes, okay. I have the camera on a position where it will hit the camera when it needs to align still. So I have my hand on the camera, so if I pull it away very fast, then you know why. Because the camera is in the way of the printing pad. Okay, now the aligning happens. Yay. Okay, I'm still a little bit surprised how it happened, but hey, that's how it works. Finding things out, printing is not perfect. It's never correct. You do it by your own design, and then I think I used different slower settings, and I completely forgot to change that. So now I have profiles for the coin, and hopefully this one goes a little bit better, because I only have this much red left, so I need to get new. I'm running out. I'm really running out.
You are listening to
Should be heating up.
24/7
Preheating the
London
bed.
Radio.
Yes. Let's move the camera. Just okay. That small movement from left to right could have hit the camera. So, hence I picked it up. So, yeah, I'm gonna hold for a while until it's holding. So sorry, shaky camera, because I am not that stable. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, Herschel, this is so much text. I have that stupid emote smiley thing on the right side on my phone, and it's over your text, so I cannot read your text, which is silly. That's so stupid. YouTube, fix that. I cannot read the text completely. This is always new things to learn. It manages me at work when the benchy warping off the plates. Yeah. And that's the silly part of 3D printing. Like, you think you nailed it, and then 2 prints later doing exactly the same thing, and then something's like, nah, it's not gonna work now. See, this is I need to watch out. Yep. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Wasting more red. Alright, there we go. Okay, found it. Okay, the first red line looks okay. I should have spread them out a little bit more. I have not spread them out. I should do a little bit more left and right so we can actually see the layers. Didn't think about that one, huh? No, I didn't think about that one. And we slowly see a nozzle move. It's going really slow. Okay. Okay, a little bit of stringy, but for the rest, it looks... Oh, wait. Ooh, it's not holding up that good. Nope. I see a couple loose points. It's still fine. The outline is good. But I see one point that is not good, and if that affects the other two, then yes. But it can also be that this plastic is around 9-10 years old. No, wait, this plastic is 7 years old. And I put it in the dryer one cycle and that's it. Looks decent so far. Okay, now it needs to load up different nozzles, so now we're going to black. Which is not really great. It should do white first. Oh, it should do white first. It's gonna fuck up. Oh! And oh yeah, this plastic is stringy. The patchy is stringy as hell. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is not going right. Oh, this is not going right. Oh, I already know what's gonna happen. Because the tiny QR code black is going first, there is no plastic around it that holds it in place. I don't think there is a way to align that. See? Yep, there we go. That's why it's going wrong. It's doing the tiny things first. White should be first. And that's why it's going wrong. It should do the bigger parts first. Okay. I'm gonna cancel one of the two. And let's go to G-Code Preview. Cancel the left one. Because the left one is already written off. Yeah, because it needs to do the white first, because then it sticks. But it did black first. I do not have a way to control that, or I need to puzzle out how to do that. So I need to learn that. So let's see when this QR code, let's see if the second one actually works with my letters. That is white first, so that one should be a lot better. So when I switch the nozzle, I can see if this first layer goes a lot better. To actually puzzle that one out. Okay. Is this better? Why are you standing still? No, this is also not good. Why are you standing still? Okay, yep, that is also a cancel. So also the white didn't pick up completely. I've never seen this. I think something is going on a little bit weird. Boo. Boo, 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 boo. Cables, please. Thank you. So, yeah, lesson learned. Okay, I need some fine-tuning on the plastics there. I need a lot of fine-tuning on the plastics there. Doing a lot. Okay. Well, at least we got progress in it. And seeing that. But I think the white also needs to dry up and it's not sticking, so I need to do specific profiles again and set that up. So let's go to the prepare tab. Let's switch to this one. Objects. Why it did this one first? How is it doing this one first and then it went to the black? So Orca slicer, what determines which color, which tool head prints first? Let's see what you... Okay, well that is bullshit because it went for the smallest one. Huh? AI... Trying to print a model with two colors. I assume the correct setting is to filament edge. I want to start to print the blue filament printing first, but I want the green filament to print first and then blue. Yeah, this is taking the rule of the most surface. But if I say by default, Orca Slicer determines which tool head or filament prints first by comparing the medium contour area of each color. Printing the filament with the largest area first. I'm pretty sure that the white has more area surface than black. Oh, wait, where did he do this? Customize current plate. Oh. Red, white, blue, then black. I want red first, yes. Hey, Jack in the shop. I'm trying to make maker coins again and it screwed up. And I just learned we can customize the layer printing time, the layer setup time, so yay. Let's put the camera here again because I keep forgetting that. So let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go to full cam. Focus, face cam focus. There we go. So I tried to print my Maker coin, and the slicer decided to go QR code first. Also, the white on the right one is also not correct. So, yeah, this has some work to do. Alright, thank you. Like I'm trying to post there and put small events from when I stream so people can get a better proposition of when I stream. If you have your own projects, you can show it. I'm also excited to actually see other people's projects. It's just very small right now, but thank you. I'm trying to set it up. Like I'm not very good at social media. If you check my Instagram or my YouTube, I have not posted anything in 1.5 months video-wise, because I just have no clue what to record. Like I can record pieces, but my silly mind is like, why? Why am I posting something that I already showed? But thank you. And now I'm trying to fix out this piece. Like, I have learned that there is an order setting, which this helps. But hey Jack, how are you doing? How's your day? I like the red. Like compared to the, what do you like more, the red or the yellow? I like the red a lot more. It pops out more. Yellow is bright, but I like the red. And I think I like the red too. Like, oh, they're both good colors. Red is cool. Yeah, yellow works too. Red works too. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So, my print felt heavy here too. I was like, let's make a Mika coin. It's gonna work. And like, I think my plastics are a little bit not good, and I need to readjust the profiles. And something is going funky here. Oh, she just got home, so that means that was a long print. Oh, that's a long print, man. Oh, that sucks. Oh. Oh. How long was the print? And how much plastic did you lose? Ooh. Yeah, I don't think that. Maybe this one is. Let's see if this one actually scans. Like, I have one coin that is decently-ish, but yeah, okay, this one scans, and the full broken one. Yeah, nope. That one is a no-go. 17 hours. Yikes. Oh, that's salty. Multicolor, multi-tool, or just one color? Or one tool? Like... Oh. Oh. I have not seen many snap makers actually fill. Was this a print error, or was this you set settings wrong? Or was it actually the printer itself? Because I have not seen many snap makers that are making mistakes while it's the printer and not the user. A lot of things are the user, and I've not seen many yet. I have seen three prints that just the head didn't click incorrectly. The bed adhesion. Yeah, so then it's the bed cleaning, or it's too small, and that's a design. That's designing concept. But still, that like I am having one from February, and wait. Device. So this one is better now. So device. History. Yep. So Yeah, so this is the print time, but this is all the things that is still on the disk, and I already emptied it one time, so I already passed like the total print time, total time. Yeah, like this printer is now passing the 1200 hours. Just working, active, calibrating, all that stuff, and I'm pretty sure that a couple things on the history are already gone, so I think you can slap another 300 hours on it. And that is just... And the couple mistakes that I have right now with the coin, it's probably a meeting. That I'm the error. I am the problem. No, you are. No, I am. No, you are. Wait, we are the problem. But yeah, for the rest, it's a good steady printer. For the price, 900 euros for a tool. It's like, okay, we currently have a couple new printers that I saw that were way cheaper. And I think I saw it on Canucks live stream. And I saw that printer just wobbling while it was calibrating. I was like, yeah, you get what you pay for. And I think with the $900,000 euro equivalent for the U1 is a good base printer that is not the cheapest, so it's not working itself down the hill. Rules, click full server. No, you need to do in the rules, I think. Let's see. Yeah, go back to the rules and click the poopy emote. I have done two ways, because if you only do the invitation starting point, I get a lot of bots. So if you click that emote, I did the thing in the rules. Yeah, I don't see you on the list of people that clicked it. So is this wrong? Like, you clicked this one? Because like I don't see you here. That's the one you need to click. There we go. Found it. So then you can, then everything more is open. At least that shit works. Like, I have done that small part just to get bots, because bots will skip that introduction part. And I already had 2 bots, so I'm trying to make an honeypot channel where if you type in that, you automatically get removed. But I need to pay for bots, and I don't want to do that. So I'm still getting there, but yeah. Yeah, so if you just click the complete thing, then you have access to the voice channels. And I can instantly invite you, because hey, if it grows a little bit bigger and there is more interaction, I like to do introductions to other people, other content creators, and people that just want to show their projects. So I can invite you into the Discord, and then you can show your own cool projects. And I hopefully want to reach a point where you can build that out and actually get more community-driven projects running and building together, and get more of that advice and repair and improving of things, without that it's just me getting the things. I want to give other people more views too, because I like to do with everyone instead of just me. I dislike that part of, like, I'm not doing the inviting part for me. I will really specify that. I like that people can also show their projects off. That's like I have someone that the Fu is trying to help me, and he has better control about that, and I'm slowly picking it up too, man. I got multiple people like, do you have a Discord server? Do you have a Discord server? Do you have a Discord server? And now I have. Still learning it. Like, yay. So it all goes step by step, man. Like, take it slow and steady. Do the things you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I need to say that to myself too. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to work. But I want everything to go decently good, right? But yeah, this thing is 20 hours to 24 hours printing. But I've designed it in a way that it clean your bed because you have a small surface space, but it's round, so it's really hard to pop off and to do that. So I think if you have a good clean bed, this one is really hard to go wrong. Back to your thing popping off the bed. I hope the next print goes better. I hope it sticks. That's really annoying when it pops off the plate, man. Soon. I'm getting there. Like in Augustus, it will go live. Herschel, that is in the chat here, probably lurking right now or doing something. And Chris from 3D Musketeers, he is a very good resin person. So if you need resin information, that's the guy. He is awesome. Grant from 3D Musketeers has the model too, and they are gonna test, print, and probably break the guide and break me because I'm just scared as hell. I have the guide here inwards, and like, let's make this a little bit better, please. So yeah, let's go to dark mode for the stream because this is way too wide. So you can pick your controller. I've done a lot of explaining and I'm still working out the details. Herschel is really checking out all the small things of I'm not very good at typing, and the other persons will help too. So you go slowly go to the process. I do my best to show pictures, explaining as much as I can in the pictures, and then how to do the cutting, how to do all this. And set it up, and when this guide is working, hopefully in 1 or 2 weeks, then I can focus on making a full video. So you also get a video tutorial on, I explain how this thing gets completely built by hand, and you see it step by step instead of text. And then you get there. The printables version will go for 39 euros, I think, and then you have a total cost of 60-70 euros, and then the lamp is yours to go. And that's my focus. But there's still a lot of stuff like the PCB board, the electronics I need to work out. And the buying list, getting all the places in place, getting the colors correct, getting the installation correct. And for me, I know how to build this thing. I've built now 17 of these lamps. And now I need to translate it in text where you guys that never seen this lamp or small bits of this lamp actually make sense of, right, I can build it too. I'm scared as hell. I know I can build it myself, but now I need to translate it in the guide, and I'm gonna say that it's really scared. I'm avoiding it as hell, and I'm trying to not do it because I'm so scared I'm doing it wrong. It's like building it out piece by piece. This is dark mode, so the pictures are color incorrect, but I think the white background will blind everyone. I've done my best to do this, and I still have the bottom pieces to go. Also, the other page for all the links where you can buy the Seed Studio board, the ESP board, and all that listing is still up and running. I need to do more explaining the print settings as much as you can. And doing all that, and slowly I'm getting the whole thing get together, that you get a system that works and is hopefully stable enough that you get something cool. Yeah. It sounds really simple, and it probably is simple. I'm just really scared as hell. I'm just nervous, and I need to get over it. I need to bring it out because I can get some small income, and the same with the marble, the marble, like trying to puzzle out the marble pieces. So the marble parts are also getting more progress. So the marbles will probably also go live around the Augustus, but they will be a little later. The lamp will go first. My concept is that I found cardboard spools that fits around 50. So these 50 go in 3 spool cardboards. Hopefully. That's what I'm puzzling out. So you can put them in this. So I can put 9 pieces, or slightly 10, in this roll, and then I can ship it to you, and then hopefully you get 60 euros for 50 to 54 pieces, and hopefully that works too. And then you get this amount, that is 3 stacks of marble pieces if you don't want to print it yourself. So that's the idea, hopefully. But yeah, can you shop? Were you in the USA or Europe? Because I thought you were USA, right? If I recall correctly, or were you from England? I keep forgetting where everyone lives. It's hard to remember. Yeah, to me stuff like this is simple. I learned over the years of helping people with completion. Yeah, and I'm trying to make the guide simple enough, but not too stupid that I'm over explaining. So you need to find that midway of like what is good for the average person, and the things make sense. And I'm doing it so in my own flow. Okay, USA. The sad problem there is these round magnets cost 4 to 5 times more than in Europe. You're paying maybe $50 for 265 magnets or 200 magnets, which only gives you around 360. So this gives you around 40 to 50 marble pieces. So this is this stack minus 5. And then you're paying 50 euros for that. And if I buy the magnets from Germany, I'm paying 26 euros for 1,000 magnets. And you are paying double for 1/4 of the price. So you're going almost to 4 to 6 times more pricey. And I feel sad about that, but I cannot change that. This whole system is built in a way that doesn't work without the magnets, because then I need to introduce base plates and clips that keeps it all together. And that's something I really don't want to do. If you find 5mm ball magnets for a good price, please put it in the Discord. Because I'm searching for them, I cannot find them. If you're interested, like if you find the magnets and you want to prototype it, I can send you the files, because people that really want to do it right now. And anyway, the base plate, all the base parts, so the corner, the straights, and the special corners, they will all be free on printables. I do not want to sell the full package, but the splitter will be paid, and the electronic elevator will be paid. There will be a manual elevator included into the free package that you can get. Well, it's not in the sellable package, but on printables, the free package, will get the manual elevator that you use your hand for. Because there are so many marble pieces, and I know mine is a little bit off because you need magnets. But at the same time, like, you can literally do this. And that is not something that any other 3D printed marble contraption currently can do. You just can't. Because you need the magnets for that. If I do it without, I need all small clippies that hold it on the bottom, hold it on the top. And that's not gonna work, and that's also not how I designed it, so... I'm sad that we need the magnets, but it gives you a really cool feature of this, and I can move all this without it clicks out, everything sticks together until a proper weight is distributed, of course, but it at least works. And that should be the thing I pick for my marble contraption. And yes, it's not compatible with Gravitrix. I cannot do that. Like, I'm not making it compatible with Gravitrix because I don't want to get sued. I already got attacked by Gravitrix before with the earlier prototype of this, and I made that public 6 months before their pattern was in, and they tried to sue me and say on Discord saying like I need to take down my 2 videos that I made because it was too close to their new design that they didn't show yet. But I got their name, I looked it up, and the pattern just was made 3 weeks ago, while my post was posted 6 months ago. So I just told them, that is fine, but I will counter pattern you then, and I'm 6 months earlier than you. Try me. And they never got back. They never said anything. So I'm glad, because I cannot pattern, that's way too pricey. But they tried to take me down, so that was the early prototype, so that was this version. So the very old version, that was a little bit lower, and ooh. Yeah, but are they magnetic? Are they, if they are magnetic? Okay, can you post it to the... You can send me, I think, you cannot post it here, but if you can post it in the general chat. Because that's the first lowest price I could find. Oh. And it's 5mm. Wait, are we sure this is 5mm? Yes. Huh. Oh, oh, oh. Why is... Only 8 in stock left. Oh, this is not good. Oh, we need way more. What? Ships by, sold by Seedling US. Oh, this sucks. This is... Yeah, this is not that great. This is not looking that great. 3mm. That is 3mm probably. This is the problem. Like I see the 500 and you think it's cheaper, but this is all 3mm. Yeah, you don't see the size here anyway. Yeah, this is 3mm. What size? This is the 5. Okay. We have a link. Like multiple people in Amazon searched for this and could not find it. The link just disappeared. This looks like the magnets I have too. So if it is 5mm, that should work. I'm pretty sure that they are a little bit smaller. So yeah, but this should work. But still, like, you're still paying 4 times the price, but it is what it is. And for 216, I cannot head count, so let's do this. So 216 times 6. So this is 36 pieces. If I create a demo, it's gonna demo pieces around 50 pieces. That's 1 kilo of plastic. Then you can print that. And €8 for delivery. Yikes. Yeah, okay, that's not gonna work for the person in the next event. But at least it's something. I at least have a link that works. Eesh, it's still pricey. Wait. Is this the link I couldn't find? Nope, 3mm. Oh, you got free shipping. Okay, awesome. Like, yeah. I bloody hope it's 5mm. Okay, I will keep this link. So this is 8 in stock and this is no stock. So this has a lot more. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can spread the, like, I need to get that person, like, I had someone that is going to one of the print events, and I think it's one of over a couple weeks, so this one comes too late. But then at least he can show it a little bit, yeah. Cool, yeah. Yeah, so let's get back to this camera, work table. And do that, get this in place. Get that. But yeah, then okay, if you're gonna buy the magnets and you want to test them, then I will send you the couple files that you can at least test that and print the settings, because U1 is doing great. If you have other printers, I only have a core one in U1, so that's my testing area. This one is hell, installation wise. So this printing wise goes okay, but then you need to install it. So this one is a little bit wonky, but this is a press one. But yeah, I'm so happy. Like, so the first few times I did this, I've done this 400 times, that I grabbed the magnet, use my thumb, and click them in. You know, like, this is what I did. 400 pieces. So 400 pieces, I grabbed them, clicked them in, grabbed them, clicked them in. Yes, I'm a stubborn idiot. I should not have done that. So after 400 or 500 of these pieces, yep, I made this small piece. So now, when there is an empty, I can actually click it in and the next magnet already loads in. That is way better, right? So, well, a lot of people don't see the click of how that works. I have made a silly animation. I'm not sure if you already saw the animation, otherwise I just show it for people that are lurking. So the magnet system, there's a special magnet here that goes in the loading area. This one gets pushed in, gets attached to this one, so this never gets pulled back, or this one goes in when you pull too early. So this is how my magnet system in this simple system works. And I'm so like, this still feels clunky, and I still need to do the press in manually and the press out manually with my thumb. So this works. But this one, fully auto-loaded. So I can literally just do fast clicks. Should have kept the piece.
Thanks to our station sponsor, the Center for Stress Management.
Okay. Sometimes magnets won't align. Oh, that one is stuck. Okay. My alignment magnet is stuck. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's get this one in. Now it should work. So click it out, click it in, click it out, click it in. So this is the full outer loader. And this works a lot better. And also it works for left. And it works for right. This one is going to be paid. So the free package and printables includes this one, so you can actually just do this. But if you're going to do it a lot more, then I think 10 euros. 10 euros for this is a good price, that you just get a full outer loader that just goes very fast. Ooh, nice. So that means you can technically print around... You can print around 600 marble pieces with a couple supports and a couple of dropper pieces. So 1 kilo of dropper pieces and around 9 kilos of marble pieces. That's 600 pieces. So that's 3,600 magnets. That's pricey. Yeah. So that's why like. Then 3,600 magnets. Oh, yikes. Wait, you said 200 for 25, so 800, 1,600, so you pay 50. If my math's right, that's... No, wait. If we round it down for 200, because you will get a couple broken magnets. So 200 a set for 216, and we need 3,600. So that is 25, or no, 27, so 30 euros, because you have no free shipping, so we do 30 Wow, mind calculations are bad. 36 is 18, so 18 times 30. So that is at least 300, because that's 10. And then 8 times 30, 60, that's 2. 120 is 4, so that's 240. So that's $540. If you spend all your 11 rolls of plastic on marbles. That's a lot of magnet cost. Like, I pay 26 euros for 1,000 magnets, which means I only spent 100 euros on 4,000 magnets. Oh, I feel shit about that number, that it is so pricey in America. I know I cannot help it, but I still feel shit about it. I really feel shit about it, that number for you guys over there is just so insanely high. And really hard to find. Because probably this link is gonna disappear too. Yeah, probably that link is gonna disappear too. I'm pretty sure. So, like, a couple of people already found multiple links, and then I checked a day later and the whole shop is gone. Damn it. But yeah, I'm almost out. This is all the magnets left. Like, I have a small stack here, which are all the misfits. These are all too small, so I print a different special batch of these with smaller inputs, so I can click these one into. But this is the small batch that are all the failures. So from the 9,000 magnets that I used up here, so this is around 9,000 magnets that I had. This is the small batch of failures, and that is still decently a lot. And I already had a couple that were too small. So I think maybe 2% of it is bad. So if we go to 200, you get around 5 to 10 bad marbles in the stack. So 216 makes 200 good marbles, magnets. Because some magnets are not perfectly round and have flat edges, and they fall out. Yes, they will fall out. I cannot change that. That's how the magnets are made, and sorry. Yeah, like 140 for 11 rolls. Ooh, that's a good price. Damn. That is a really good price. Man, that should be 220. Awesome. That's a really good price. Okay, I cannot go that cheap here. The plastic here is way more pricier. Oh boy. Oof. Oh wow. That's a really good price, man. Damn. I'm really thinking like I can go that cheap, but then I have plastic that are not that great. The good plastics here are in the range of 15 to 20 euros a piece. If you go for high quality, you're paying 30 euros a piece. You got a 2x8 foot long product from 9. I bought a 2-inch stick package. What? Wait. Foot is a lot bigger than inches. So you bought a really tiny piece and you're paying 2-3 times the price for it. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I don't know the foot in inches that good, so I assume the foot is I think this, and the inches is around that. So, oh boy. Yeah. Well, we're not gonna go full politics here, but your orange guy kind of chefed you over with poking Canada a little bit in the wrong place, and Canada is switching over to the metric system instead of the food and the feed system. So even when the new president or the politics get it solved, you're gonna deal with the metric system, which for me is great, and I appreciate that, but their whole sawing system is switching over to metric to supply the woods from Canada to Europe, because that brings in more profit. Also that. Like if it is the same quality, the same hardwood type of food, and then that price different, that is also very scary. Indeed, we're not sure yet if the French guy has the same quality of stuff. But again, that price difference is insane. Awesome. Yeah, like some people in the Discord for voice channels where I hang out are just switching so fast to foot inches and then metrics, and like I'm just looking at them like, dude, you lost me. Like I can't. I literally just can't. I'm lost. I just No. My marbles are all magnetic, so they stick to each other. I cannot lose them anymore. They stick to each other. I cannot lose my marbles. I can lose my insanity, but I won't lose my marbles. They stick to each other. Yeah. Well, it's good to understand both systems, and in a couple situations when I look at it, like I say it correctly, imperial system, the foot inches make sense. But anything with CAD skill or technical, like I prefer metric, please, thank you. Like, way easier to go up and down sizes and actually know what is what. Like, oh boy. Oh boy, yeah, that's too much. Okay, I need to clean my bed, I need to do plastic profiles, and my sugar is dropping low, so I need food. So I think this is a good time to close off the stream, but thank you all for being here. I hate to say this, but if you didn't like it yet, please click that like button. Because somehow it's needed. It brings up the total view count, I think. I don't understand the like button yet, and if that helps for algorithms. So if it has more likes, it gets more things, and it maybe gets more views for later on. Well, I'm gonna be honest, like, if people watch later, I don't think my streams are good for watching later, like a podcast type of stream, because I'm an active builder. But yeah, everyone does everyone. Like, hopefully next Tuesday again. Yeah, something algorithm. But then I'm thinking about for what, so that if the likes go up, my video gets more preview to other people. Well, this is a live stream, and I don't think that people watch this after the stream that much, because I see the typing, and yeah, the views go up, but the average watch time is 30 seconds. So, like it if you like it, but don't force it. If you don't like it, don't like it. I think that's for me more important, that I see that the numbers actually appreciate it instead of just click the like because I said so. Because that still feels weird to say, because I think I appreciate it more if I see 100 likes. That it's actually done by you, that you want to click that button. I think that feels better, but that's not how algorithm works, and that's not how the younger generation or the current generation from online people works. So yeah, I need to make more videos. I want to make a video. Yep, there goes my camera. I was touching the cable. Yep. Okay. There goes the camera. Yeah, sorry, cable's on the ground and I wrap my foot around it. So I want to make a video for this process of how I went from all the way from this basic system, like this was my first marble prototype, and yes, it had really ugly ground tiles everywhere, and doing that, and you need it more and more the bigger you go. I did not like this. This was made 7-8 years ago, and I want to make a video that goes the process from this to a midpoint of already working on a new design, all the way to this, and a whole elevator going on. Jack, you have drunken enough. Please be careful. But I hope it was fun, and you realized that was the point, like you should stop, but at least it was fun, hopefully. Well, not that moment was fun, but everything in front of it was fun. Yeah, so okay. But hey, if you go down, at least do it with a smile, right? But yeah, like, I want to make a video where I do this, but I'm a little bit not precise insecure, but I doubt that the angles, my talking and all that is good enough for an actual video. So like, I still have troubles doing editing wise and set that all up. I need to do it anyway, so I need to do this so I can practice with this video for the build guide, so I can do some learning before I do the build guide. But me avoiding all the things of editing and actual recording, streaming is a lot easier because I just put the camera on and go like this. I can make mistakes, but when I put out a video, like, I feel I can make less mistakes because everyone is more brutal on that. So like, damn it. That's the part I need to come to terms with, because if I don't make the videos, I don't grow. But if I make a couple decent videos that also get the view rate and the watch time, because if someone in this stream subscribed, then I should be at 225, which is halfway to the 500, which you need for that payment system of YouTube. Which in itself, I don't mind. It's a good goal to go for, but let's go beyond and let's go as big as we can in a good way. And then you need 3,000 watch hours, which I am close to 300 now with the streaming part. I think I have a couple people that really watch my streams full out, and that clicks in the numbers. Really appreciate of that. So for everyone still watching and watching after the stream, and keep watching it, and hearing me yap around and show silly stuff and silly ideas, yeah, thank you. That's the part that I need, but I need some practice videos in before I make the build guide for the lamp. So I want to make a small demo project of how to explain from this printing project to this one, adding the magnets, adding the small pieces in place, and doing all that. And I think I need to write it down first and get to terms that I need to write it down, and all those steps make it really, really hard. And that is stress. That is stress I'm really avoiding as hell, but I need to do that as a content creator, and that's the hardest part. I need to accept that as a content creator I need to do it more. I need to get used to it, because that's the thing I need to do. But you need 4,000 hours? Wait. If I go to earning, I need 3,000 hours. Okay, I'm not doxing myself if I show this. I got more subscribers. That's awesome. Okay. So I can show this page. Yes, I can show this page. So I need 3,000 hours. Yeah, I need 3,000 in a year. And 3 million views on shorts, which I just don't care about. In 3 months. But yeah, so maybe that's the next one. Yeah, that's the next one, mate. That's the that the ads go in, but this is the first one where people can subscribe to you. Well, not subscribe, but the $5 per month thingy, the tier system. That's the first one you unlock, and the second one is that 4,000. That's where you get the ads, and I don't really care about this one. But for that one, indeed you need 4,000. So 3,000 is the first threshold. So that gets you that exit. Yeah. No, it's fine, man. Everyone makes mistakes. But that one is a secondary goal, and I don't think I will get much money with advertisement stuff, and I don't really care about that. Like, I really... I think I'm happy with people that want to subscribe, and that I can get a little bit of a safety for, like, hey, maybe reach 40, 50 euros a month that I can spend on my materials. Because currently it's really, I'm really on budget trying to get everything tied down. And the same on printables, I will get the club access system. That's the same as YouTube. So that's the one I probably get sooner, way sooner than YouTube. And I will focus on that one, that people can subscribe there, and I will make a 50 euro club access part where you legitimately can sell my projects. And I will add business and upscale 3D printing for mass tooling stuff there. That if you pay for that, you get access to handy tools, also directly like this one, but a different one that really works for production cycling while you're building 10 lamps a day. You get the systems in place where you can do all that. I don't have access for that, and I personally don't interest, but if I have a 3D printing mass selling guy that's like, hey, I want to sell your lamps. Cool, if you subscribe to the 50, I get 50 per month back, and you get access to more adjustable tools that speed up your process for crapping out more lamps. At least that's the idea, hopefully. And hopefully I get a couple honest resellers that subscribe to that, because then it means like, hey, cool, if I have 2-3 subscribers, I get $200 or 200 euros a month, and then like, yay, I can do more things. I started with 3D printing 7 years ago. Never printed the toys, dragons and stuff. I started totally printing dragons and keychains. Got to follow the money. Yeah. So, wait. I think I already said it before. So, are you a person that sells on markets or just online? Because might be interesting if you really want to, like, if you subscribe to the 50 and I can give you access and testing that, you can be the reseller, one of the resellers in USA that has his own web shop. So you can do full assembled, but you can also do do-it-yourself kits where you just offer the plastic. People buy the electronics themselves and build them themselves, which you can sell that way cheaper, and it's just print and play, which makes things easier. You can do full assembled. My full assembled will go for 400 euros because I'm not doing it for less. And then you get a good chunk, because that takes around 1 hour assembling time. And I don't want to be responsible for that. But I want to puzzle that stuff out. But yeah, I understand the dragons. I appreciate if people are legit subscribed. Etsy. I'm looking at Etsy, but the problem with Etsy currently that I cannot even give you my permission, because on Etsy, if you sell my lamp, that's not allowed. I would be happy if Etsy, I already said it on a stream before, I think, or said it in a voice chat, but I would be so happy if I could link you as a partner in USA, that if people in USA on Etsy visit my shop, that they will see the do-it-yourself package, so you will print it for them way, and they on my page directly go to your back-end store, because then I can still give people in America a do-it-yourself package. Like, I don't have a printer, but I want to build it. Cool. You can also say like, cool, I will build it for them, and if you get 10 lamps a week, you're kind of screwed, because you need at least 10 printers then to keep it up. That's insane. But then it directly goes from my page to you in the back end, and I think that works a lot better. But Etsy is not willing to do that, and you need to be original, which, if I look at Etsy still now with the new rules, I mean 80% is still stolen. 80% what I see on 3D printing is still stolen, and legit not the maker itself, and Etsy doesn't do jack shit for it. But if you legit try to do it on Etsy, you just get removed, which is so weird. Etsy, be consistent, please, right? But yeah, that is my rant on Etsy. I need to look out, and probably need to do that too, just for Europe, because I cannot sell to USA, because that's way too bloody pricey, and shipping to USA is very scary. But yeah, I think if you sell local, if the magnet price is decent, then you can sell the magnets as a set. That works too. Like, I want to open that capability, that people, when they subscribe to the $50, €50 tier, you get the full access tools, you get more intimate access of explaining, help. If you have more ideas, that will be a little bit more focused. But if you're selling lower, then I would say don't subscribe and just start there. But if you make over 200 profit, 300 profit, hey, please subscribe so I can get some money back. Cool, I'm gonna look at it when I stop the stream, which I should already done, but hey, we got distracted and keep talking. Anyway, thank you all for watching. See you next time, probably Tuesday. Yeah, and probably Tuesday next stream. I don't think I will stream Thursday or Saturday. Not sure yet. Maybe I have something and I want to build something, but probably Tuesday again. Anyway, I will say it again. Thank you all for watching. See you next time. Have a good day, good morning, wherever you are. Bye bye.